Howdy, gang. Welcome back to Goatman. Anniversary. Uh, let's see. I'm thinking that we're going to beat the base game today, meaning we're gonna do a somewhat annoying boss fight. I have to do the control thing, as always. I say somewhat annoying boss fight as if all of them are all kind of annoying. Um, yeah, they're definitely not the game's strong point, which is kind of shitty considering how combat-centric it is, you know? But I guess at the end of the day, the combat system wasn't ever in-depth enough to make a mechanically awesome boss fight. You kind of just hit guys when you can hit them. Sometimes you can't hit them, sometimes you can. And they also do a lot of damage. I think in most games the key to making a good one is to have like a sort of puzzle that you have to solve to do it, or you have to figure out when that opportunity you can hit the guy is, rather than just him always blocking until he doesn't. I digress. We're in Happy Land. Yeah, I collected money. I didn't read how much I actually got. 28,000. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the rest of the plate mail suit. Well, I think I have the gloves and boots. Right? Plate boots. I can go and check the outfits, actually. Plate mail. Yeah, it's gloves and boots. So I'm actually going to purchase the rest of it, because thieving sucks.
You've come to the right place.
Assuming he even has them. I might have to go to a different shop. There we go. And plate leg. Sweet.
We thought you'd been killed.
Sometimes I can go open up the demon door up here at the Bandit Coast, which I was heading this way anyways, because I think in the last session I tried to do the assassin attack up there at Twin Blades 10, and it didn't happen. I also probably should have tried to get the Chapel Scorn stuff done off camera, but I didn't. I honestly don't even want to go through with that on my own because of how fucking grindy it is. I really should have done that earlier in the game, but nobody wanted to follow me because I was spooky. So, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I don't know if they changed the way that worked in this version of the game or what, but, like, getting people to follow me has never been an issue in this game. This is only my second time playing the Anniversary. That wasn't obvious by the fact that I only have the 2 characters made. So I haven't done an evil thing yet, so I don't know if the changes did happen or not. Let's see, I think he wanted to talk to the wizard first. So I need to equip the Dark Will outfit. Oh yeah, I forgot about her hair. We're ugly.
What? Oh, you're not one of them, are you? One was a gallant knight. Then there was an evil, the last, where...
Oh, I have to do it in order. He wanted the knight. Let's see. It's weird they'd ask for the hardest outfit to get first. Considering that in the other games, if a door had multiple parts, you'd be able to do it in parts, and he'd remember what you've already shown him. I went over the plate now. There we go. Hey, it's pretty cool. It's just, I've never been about that fucking spiky shoulder pad. And I think at one point in time, only one of these boots had the big shield on it. And, you know, something about the asymmetry threw me off. And it also just looks a little too metal. Not knight-like, you know? I don't know what you'd call this. Maybe epic plate, but it's not plate mail in the typical sense.
Where is the gallant...
Do I need the chainmail helmet? What's up? Or does he perhaps want the white outfit, in which case I'm screwed for a little bit. Helmet. Try this.
Where?
Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure he wants the white outfit now. Say, Fable, Bandit, door. Damn it. I wish I remembered the name of the area. The Darkwood, Old Kingdom Spring. Let's see. Rose Cottage, Redwood Caves, Witchwood, Knotwood, Abandoned Road? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, he wants the bright plate outfit. Lame. Alright. We'll take care of that later then, I guess. Fuck. I, still have to get the bandit attack, though, so this wasn't a complete waste of time. What was this on my desk? Blood? No, it's fabric. It just looks like flesh. What the fuck? Okay. Double check. We good. I don't know why I always doubt that everything's not set up right. See, I have to do the bar game at Null Blade still. Maybe I'll make one trip to the Chapel of Scorn. I probably won't. And I kind of have to get married to make that even remotely worth it, because it seems like you're giving me the minimum amount of points every time. Assassins are supposed to run down from there. I don't know how to trigger them. Maybe it's even the last attack and I just don't know. In which case, I think there's only one that we're missing. Or maybe they even removed it, because there's no reason for you to even come back here, really. I think it just gives you the treasure clue once you've done them all, so I guess I don't have much to worry about. Alright, I guess I'm teleporting out. We're gonna do things. Starting out Glade, I guess. Let's see, got some good news, I guess. I did get that copyright claim lifted, which means that that weird Indian video did in fact steal the song, or I don't know. Either way, I've seen the same copyright claim on so many posts of the Demon Door song, Temple of Light, whatever it's called. Yeah, I've seen that same claim on the bottom of like all the videos of it, except for the ones who like put it in manually. So they should go get those taken care of. Again, not that I ever planned to monetize it, but I don't know. I don't want them to have fucking copyright claims on my shit. I know my entire Strider playthrough has a ton of them, but that's like legitimately from the people who made the music for the game, so I can't complain about it.
I want a beer, please.
Oh, I'd like a cold drink,
I
please.
want a beer, please.
Dude, where's the game master?
Chuck us over a beer, will you?
Is he maybe not here at the moment? Oh wait, there he is. Want to play card sorting?
Any drink, please.
I don't think I remember this one. To win at card sorting, you must sort several rounds of cards to high or low order within the timeline. Oh god.
Beer, please. Beer, please.
Give me some beer.
Ah, and they just had to do it at a fucking angle. Was it high to low, you said?
I want a beer.
A beer would be
Low to high, damn it. Fucked up right at the beginning. This isn't as bad as I thought, because you get to see the cards, but still, it's shitty. I think ace is high, so... Okay, I guess ace is 1.
Oh, I'd like a cool drink, please.
It's funny, that's legitimately how they would, how they'd get you if this were a real game.
Give me some beer.
They just wouldn't tell you those specifics.
I'll fill you beer. A drink, any drink. A drink for me, please.
Watch this one.
Oh, thank you very much.
Sorry, gotta go.
Oh, I'd like a cool drink, please.
Watch out for this one.
I wouldn't know the difference. I'm pretty sure Jack, King, and Queen are all the same value, but I think Jack is lower than King and Queen. I guess because, I don't know, maybe cards are British. They've had a Queen for a lot longer than a King. I don't know. I guess the Queen higher. These are all the same. These are all the same. Got a lot of those. Really speeding up our time. 2, 2, 5, 7. What? Oh, I ran out of time. Holy shit. How'd that happen? Okay, time to exploit.
Play it here. It's great. Thanks very much.
Oh yeah. I guess this slow, hard dealing is part of the punishment for cheating. It's weird that the movement of my cursor looks smooth. In reality, it's grid-based, but even when there's not cards in a grid spot, you still move to it. I should have made a much higher bet. Guy knows I'm not doing this again at this slow pace. Those are all 9s, so 7, 9, 9, 9. Is time frozen? Does the spell wear off? Not sure. Okay, it's not frozen. 3, 7, 8, 10, 10, Jack, Jack. Oh, Red Riding Hood. Oh, I was fucked up.
It's great.
I think that might be all the hero dolls. And I think they said Mr. Gout was the collector. Oh, everyone's sleeping.
Don't do anything silly now.
I'm doing anything silly now, mate. Power Stone. So, we just escaped the prison at the end of last time, meaning 2 years have passed, and basically nothing has changed. Heard some of those people say they thought we were dead. That's about all that happened. I talked about Fable 2 had, you know, the Watch a Tree Grow promise, and how it was fulfilled in some ways, just not quite the way everyone thought. Which, honestly, they're a bit ridiculous for thinking that it would be like a real-time tree system. Yeah, that kind of stuff's all over the second game, and the third one to a much lesser extent. Pretty much based on what side quests you did or choices that you made, the entire world will be different by the time you go through the game's equivalent of the prison segment. which is also long and tedious, but also kind of cool because Tattered Spire has a sort of a Lovecraft type thing going on with it. Very spooky. If you have your controller vibrations on, you'll hear like a heartbeat in it constantly. A weird droning sound. It's a very spooky place. When you come back, you pretty much have to re-explore the entire world that you've already gone through, because all of it should be changed, for better or worse. And that's super cool. This game doesn't have anything like that. Sweet. I'm waiting for Mr. Gout to show up, but the shops are open.
Hello again.
He didn't put out his merch yet.
You've come to the right place.
Yeah, this is what I want. See, this obsidian outfit looks a lot more like the traditional plate mail. Looks fucking dope. Best to do is send the blow of the obsidian great hammer. This helmet has yet to meet his match. Reconstructions of this test are not recommended. The leather armor. Though, I think this is slightly stronger than the actual leather set. Just kind of a patchy thing. But it looks fucking dope. And also more woodsman outfit. Aeon's helmet. Here's some looking with just enough space to see how the helmet rides with all the necessary protection you need, especially those with big ears. Yeah, I don't think that this armor set was necessary. I mean, it looks fucking sick, but Aeon, like, isn't a person in the lore, and it's obviously to match the sword of Aeon's, but I don't know. It's basically Archon's battlesuit, which you get from one of the final demon doors, but reskinned to look a little cooler, less platinum-y. Anyways, I want both of these. But right now, we're really just looking to see if the, weather set's cheap, isn't it? No, it's not cheap at all. I kinda just wanted to have it. I'm looking for the bright plate stuff, and it looks like he sells it. I might have to check Bowerstone North. Yeah. I think this is probably the laziest DLC armor.
They're saying in Hook Coast that
Archon's battlesuit is already basically plate mail with some slight variations to it. And made all platinum-y and cool looking. That is literally that suit with a different texture on it. As opposed to the obsidian suit being plate-ish, but not.
You're brave
You
coming round
again?
here, aren't you? What fuss is about
I thought I got rid of you.
She's lucky.
Thunderdoll.
Piece of work.
I'm not sure if I have that. I might have to buy it. Steal it.
Rubbish!
Huh.
You what?
What? Fuck you! I tried. I'm the man. It's kind of weird that your bounty isn't shared between the two towns. Not anything to worry about. I probably should have checked his actual merchandise before I did that. Oh well. I don't think I ever saw if he had any unique
to
items.
the right place.
Blacksmithy's bludgeoner. Smithing hammer. Made of obsidian, I guess. Axle the axe. That's a nice looking axe. Legend tells the rivalry between the blacksmith's accumulation, two axes being crafted, Ronok the axe being the most famous, but Axle axe being the more powerful. Around settles few, both axes ended up delivering simultaneous final blows to each other. I'm not reading the rest of that. Sophia's sword. Very generic looking sword. Craved from pure platinum and imbued with the wisdom of 100 gods. It's one of the most durable weapons in all Albion. Stronger than the Harbinger. And it's got a silver augment. And it's pretty. Considering how ugly the Harbinger is.
The archaeologist has been imprisoned.
Oh yeah, we need to get our hair cut. Maybe we'll experiment here. See what's available to us. I guess we have the youngster style on right now. What's the Puddin' Basin look like? Because some outfits have different levels of receding
Just a
to them.
or something.
Like the ponytail, you still have hair on top for whatever reason.
The archaeologist has been taken.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. But
The
normal.
archaeologist has been taken.
Yeah, that's about right. This is what the fan art's got. This hairdo. We're gonna go with the long beard now. And, maybe a silly mustache, or... Yeah. Nah. Trust me, it's gonna look hot. Doesn't sell the ponytail. So, I think I'm gonna stick with this for now.
The archaeologist has
I'd like to
been
get my
taken.
ponytail back, though. Till then, we're just gonna put our hoodie up. Young Thug, or... It'll be Minecraft. Minecraft! Alright, Mr. Gout.
Ah, hello again. What's this? The Pale Belver.
I hope it does.
Why don't you stay and listen, hero? There was once a lord who thought himself good with an arrow, until people saw that his lies ran right through to his marrow. Many months in the cells of Bargate he spent, plotting his redemption. And once he was free, he hunted all evil without exception. One day he met his match, a foul and mighty Balverine. He did not die from its bite, but his curse was obscene. He became one of those creatures, and pale as snow was his fur. To kill him came then a red-caped woman, a true connoisseur. A silver arrow pierced his blackened heart and sent him to his grave. And so he died in infamy, without the acceptance he craved.
I never
Do you have a little
nothing.
macabre, perhaps? But the the tale of Maxley could teach some of our pupils a Thank you, hero. There once lived a hob, and Maxley was his name. He was that rarest of hobs, one with a brain. Making his bed in a stream wasn't for him. He'd rather live in a village, there among men. One day he decided to travel to town. He slew a great noble and put on his gown. In Bowerstone by all was he complimented, and though short of stature, he stood proud and erected.
Oh.
But Maxley forgot what he was and grunted hello. And when the men heard his voice, all they did know. They called out for guards, who lopped off his head. It stuck on a spike, dumb and ugly and dead. So when you're about to open your mouth, remember Maxley the hob, for it's better to be thought an idiot than to be killed by a mob.
Huh?
Any books for us to...
He sees me.
Volume 2 of The
Dad.
Creatures of Albion.
Be quiet.
Why don't you stay... Now, let us turn to Volume 2 of The Creatures of Albion. Trolls are an ancient race formed from the rock and soil in which they were born. They have the strength of many men and can withstand all but the mightiest of blows. Get too close, and they will jump onto the ground with such force that the shockwaves can shatter a man's bones. But trolls are also slow, lumbering creatures and rarely move. So, if ever you see one, your best hope is to run away. If you're lucky, you won't be crushed to death by the boulders they throw after you.
You have a whole book just on trolls?
Do you have a donation there, hero? Could you spare the northern wastes? The children could stand to learn a little more geography.
Nothing up there. It's waste. It's north.
Why don't you stay and listen, hero? It's never too late. Do any of you know what lies beyond the 9 seas?
The 10th one, of course.
The northern wastes.
Well done, Sue. Legends say that Jack of Blades first appeared there, and that it was the home of a mighty empire. Today, its ancient cities are buried deep beneath the ice. But there are still some who believe the empire will rise again, and that the people of the northern wastes will awaken when Albion is united once more. Do you have a donation there, hero?
Interesting.
Why, that's The Creatures of Albion, Volume 1. A perfect way to learn natural sciences. Ah, it lifts one's spirits to see it. Today, we'll be studying Volume 1 of The Creatures of Albion. Now, who here knows what screamers are? I bet you've never heard one, though, have you? That's because they stay away from the towns. But out in the countryside, it's a rather different story. And you can sometimes hear them crying out in the night. Their scream can pierce even the bravest of men's hearts. Hearing it will not just chill you to the bone, but sap your energy too. According to the sage Richard Phillips, they feed upon the life force of men, sucking out their souls. Either way, if you ever see one, you'll soon end up like them.
We actually haven't met those yet. Kind of the last enemy that you run into. I think we get them in the next mission, actually. After that, they'll throw like way too many of them at you for the rest of the game. And they're really fucking annoying. To be honest, like, they're not hard to kill. They kind of just run at you and use the Drain Life spell. Like the literal Drain Life spell that you can get.
Ah, hello again.
But
Have
they
you
just...
found any interesting reading material?
They scream.
What's this? The sock method? Oh. Let's turn to the sock method and see how we can make you sexier in 10 days.
Yay!
Now, it looks like this hero still needs a little practice. But perhaps he could demonstrate something simple?
I gotcha.
Come on.
Oh my! That's quite enough of that, hero. And that brings today's lesson to a close. Definitely.
I want to be just like him when I grow up.
I'm afraid school's closed.
Alright, what the fuck is this? The fuck is this? Is that a man with a fishing rod, maybe? I have no idea. I don't know who thinks children's drawings are cute. It's just bad. Plain and simple. I made some dope-ass art as a kid, though, so, like, they can do better.
Just minding my own business.
See, probably side quests we can do. I don't know. I think I already spent all my experience, or did I not? I remember I maxed our strength and skill out already. Yeah, I think I was trying to focus on getting the magic power last level of it. Worry about that a bit later. Can't be too many side quests left. The shit, holy. Right, this was DLC. Or, it was added by Lost Chapters, I mean. I have to make the distinction because of all the fucking DLC in the Anniversary Edition. That's mostly the extra armors and stuff that we've been seeing, though. Say, these are two the same, you know, good and evil choice. I think this one happens in the same area. I'm not sure about this, though. No, I do remember this, actually. It's how we get treasure clue. Most of these are pretty short. It's just the issue that we're gonna walk up the Headsman's Hill like 4 times. No protection, simple, without a scratch, maybe a bit less simple. Whatever, it's a small rager. Perform quickly? Sure. The head bleeder, yes, that's how it's done.
Good luck, hero!
Alright, I've got the right ones equipped.
Hero! Oh, thank Avo you're here. The bandit gang you're looking for have taken hostages. They ran into Greatwood. Maybe you can catch them. Good luck. I'll wait here. and send more help if I can.
I don't need it. I broke out of Bargate Prison, don't you know?
We've heard there's a hero after us, and we'll never get the ransom for these two if he catches us. We'd better scarper. Let's split up. Bob, you head off to Fisher Creek with that one. Me and Rab will head towards Greatwood Lake with the other. We'll leave a few lads to take care of him. Let's go.
Aw, shit. Let's see. About 2 sessions ago, maybe? I went on like a rant about how shitty, writing shaders is for Unity, or, mostly about how little documentation there is for it. I just want to say that I did reattempt what I was trying to do that day, and I did actually come up with a somewhat satisfying result. So, yeah, I don't have to use the hack code anymore, which is awesome. However, I stand by everything I said. It is still a massive pain in the ass to do.
This fellow keeps threatening me. Do something!
I don't know, that whole week was actually pretty productive. I was having issues coming up with new AI behavior as well. Or, I don't even know if that's the right word, because it's not literal AI. It's like, you know, programming enemies. Oh shit. There was one day where I spent like literally 6 hours sitting here pulling my hair out because I was taking a more complicated approach to a problem. And I went back to it and solved it in like 2 hours. And now I have some cool things.
Thank you for rescuing me, hero. But the bandit leader and his deputy still have my sister. I overheard the bandits say they were taking her through Greatwood Lake. Head that way to catch them. I'm going back to Bowerstone where it's safe.
Because, you know, in like typical asset flip games, everyone just follows the basic tutorial where you find the player and you move towards them. And there's nothing else to their AI. They don't run around at all. That's what these guys are doing, kind of, except, you know, they've got like the Batman Arkham thing where they wait to attack instead of going all at once. Asset flip games don't even do that much. No, I have that, but I have like a few variants of it. But then I also have like 4 other types of things with their own variants, so there's quite a lot of variety in the behavior they'll take.
Somewhere in Greatwood Lake. Not that you'll defeat me. Watch this.
And I feel pretty good about that. If I'm being honest, I probably put in a lot more effort to the whole thing than I even needed to. But I'm really just kind of procrastinating, really. because I just don't want to design levels. I do, but like, I don't know how to do it. I know there's gonna be a lot of trial and error, which is gonna feel like wasting time.
Bride gets it.
She's waving at me. Hi! Save me, please. Oh, shit.
Hero, you're the best.
I'm the best.
That's all. Amazing. Thanks again, Hero. I'm off to Bowerstone now to find my relatives. I hope they're safely home in one piece. Please accept this reward.
Scrumping Hobbs.
Ha!
Oops. Say, I think this one's kind of quick. What's up? Okay. I think this one only requires us to go up to Windmill Hill to get it done. No protections it give me. Without a scratch. Why not? Probably not gonna get it though. This fighter, fuck that. Guard Massacre. Without killing all. Oh, kill them all, yeah. That's easy. Traitor Massacre. Kill all the traitors. Why not? Kill them there. Yeah, you also use it. At this point in the game, you shouldn't need to hire any fucking bandits.
I hope you can do what you said. Yeah. Hey!
I don't think I even have to accept the main quest. It just, it's automatically telling me to go to the coal estate in Darkwood. Which might make things a bit weird if I try to do the Darkwood Disturbance, but I will. This is the quest I think it is. It's gonna start off with the kinda racist, bad Russian impression that's completely unnecessary.
Careful.
Bro, was she just lifting? Swear to God, she was like doing the fucking Michael Jackson lean.
Excuse me?
Sarah.
My name is Tanya. I'm a deep cover bandit intelligence operative. Otto, one of our agents, is secretly in place with a trader group. But the net is closing around him. It's your job to get him out. Follow me. My bandit controllers will explain more.
I didn't need to know her name. No other NPC in this game has told me their name. Except Thunder and Lady Grey and Whisper, because they're all full of themselves. Guildmaster has a name.
We're about to
I don't
ambush
learn
a
it till
trader
fucking
convoy.
way later,
One
though.
of our men, Otto, is undercover in the convoy. He's already nicked some goods. We need to get our man out before the convoy gets there. You'll recognize him easy enough. He's the one with the big mustache. Find him, attract his attention, or get him to follow you. Then, you need to head back to Bowerstone North with him. Tanya will meet you there. We'll help you out, but we're not stupid. It'll cost you 100 gold to hire any one of us. Any swag that's dropped along the way is yours. The convoy's getting away!
Alright, one, every trader has a fucking big mustache. They're traitors. Two, y'all are stupid. Fuck y'all. Three,
I'm always in your
my
service.
horns look so gross. They're like not smooth. Like they've been chewed on or something by a fucking dog. Simple. I think killing the guards will get the guy's attention. No, I guess I accidentally killed the one.
You are now a killer, you know.
You don't have a big stash. Bitch. I think that's probably the one I want.
That is a dastardly crime, no matter who you are. That's a terrible crime, no matter who you are.
Follow.
Is there something I must do?
I don't know, I told him I'd kill all the guards. It's kind of weird that all the traitors that escaped are in fact here, like moving between maps because it's a quest. So, like, they have the technology, they just chose not to do it that way. Also, we already killed that assassin prior, so they might have all reset after he went to prison, which is kind of shitty. I don't entirely remember where they were.
This? Am I being sprung? Let's get out of here, quick! Who are you? What's happening?
Is he punching them? Trying to blow his own cover. This one, I don't think it was. However, there was an assassin attack down here at these docks, so I'm gonna go stop in right there real quick. I guess not.
Do I know you?
I'm just making sure I killed all the guards. There was probably a pop-up, I ignored it if it was there. I know one came up when I killed all the traitors.
I knew me old mate. Have you come to rescue me?
Oh no, they're attacking the banditos. They got fucked. Holy crap. Serves them right for hanging out so fucking close to town. God damn.
Thank you. We really appreciate your help. We'll be in touch. And remember, the blue nymph crouches at 3:15.
Why?
Thanks for getting me out, mate. We stole some valuable information and swag from them lot. Here, have this as your share of the profit.
Got blood stash. What was that? Yeah, money. Let's see what the shop has for real this time. I still might try to steal Thunder Dolphins here. Oh, I got rid of you.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Cosplay, guard shirt, jack of blades. I kind of want this stuff. It's also really expensive though. And they don't sell the right plate. I think Oakville's probably my best bet. Oh, where's the hero doll? I want it.
What a drab dark forces. Rubbish!
Alright, now I'm gonna run back up to Prison Path, or whatever the hell it's called. Prison Path. I am like 70% sure the assassins reset. I think it happens twice, actually. Because when you initiate the endgame sequence, all those side quests are cancelled. So if you didn't do the assassins by then, you'll have to once again redo them. It's really shitty because it's like literally one quest after you do this next one. I think most people probably don't even take the time to explore Hope Coast before they even start it. Which is where one of the last assassins is. I keep walking around this because I feel like there's an assassin here, but I'm thinking of the one in Witchwood, and I know it. Yeah, he's already running at me. They did reset. Alright, let's go to Witchwood. Take care of the two here. I think there's just the one in Hook Coast and Twinblade's 10, which isn't appearing, so maybe he's the last one, I don't know. The one in Hook Coast doesn't appear because I think that he is supposed to be the last one. I'll have to look up, maybe there's an order to it or something. Alright. I can just teleport to Nutloglade, I don't even have to walk there. I might have to come in through the actual entrance to make him appear. Oh, there he is. There's probably a trigger box somewhere, and he just comes in when you hit it.
Genuine oak vale nut roast.
These guys might have something good.
You're sure to find something to suit you.
Chainmail, dark chainmail, crap. Damn it. Wait, he has breastplate legs. You seem to favor the dark equipment, but I did get the breastplate legs, so that's good. Just need like everything else. Oh wait, here's the boots. Sweet. So we got the bottom and the helmet.
There's money to be made trading between shops, they say.
Got 2 artists.
Clothing!
Okay, again. I'm gonna look at the assassin text real quick, so I don't even keep wasting time. Assassin attacks. Witchwood Coal Skate, Naho Glade, Windmill Hill, Prison Path, Hook Coast. What? Twin Blade's tent not real, or am I just misremembering that? Fable Anniversary. This quest is clone glitching. The same assassin may spawn multiple times, sometimes even simultaneously. This happens, you have to keep revisiting the location until he stops appearing. Okay. That's interesting. These shops are closed. Probably break into a house and sleep in the bed. As long as no one sees you, it's no big deal, and time passes instantaneously. Come on, I technically own it. I'll pay the fine, you bastards. I think it just rounds to like the next time interval, because it wasn't fully night yet. I didn't know I could use this to speed up rent collection though. Hello. Yes. Good, I just wanted to sleep. Gone to the tavern. I could've. I didn't. Please tell me you have breakplate.
You've come to the right place.
Bright chainmail. Not quite what I need. The gloves. Bastard.
We thought you'd been killed.
I'm watching you carefully.
Trying to think where else I can shop. Obviously, the arena has all the stuff that I want, but you can't go back there. You can try the Darkwood camp, however, the Twin Blade camp is, I think they have the same loot pool. So check there.
Absolutely anything. Gladiator. I'm pleased to serve you.
Yeah, it sells Dark Plate.
They're saying in Hook Coast that
Disc.
has returned. I think we can do
I don't know what would cause their pools to change. Maybe just wait some more.
I hope this is just a joke.
Someone to watch your back?
Other one. Damn it. I'm trying to teleport. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna go back to the guild for a minute. Do another side quest. Then record Disturbance. You paid more for doing the good one? No, the evil one. It has rescue in its title, so you think it's good, but it says the bandits hired you to rescue someone. We're stopping a public execution. I don't think anybody should have to watch this. Not that I don't believe in the death penalty, but... I don't think it should be made public. Even that's a bit weird. Can't promise this, but it's also a small bet. What was I trying to say? Right, I mean, there obviously needs to be, like, documentation, like a video recording of the execution, right? Even though it's technically making a snuff film. Prove that happened to ensure that nobody's getting their death faked, like a certain Jeffrey fella. However, I really don't think anybody should be watching it. Be there for investigative purposes only, I guess.
May I be of assistance?
I've got my eye on you.
Hello again. You've come to the right...
Show me some bright plate. Right, fuck you, I'm buying this.
Saying in Hook Coast that the Jack of Blades has returned.
Are you looking to make a purchase?
Oh dear, back again?
I think we can
Get the Jack of Blades boots just sitting on his counter. I might try and steal those.
Hook Coast? Nobody goes there.
Not
Nobody
you
comes from there.
again. She's
It comes from there.
had time with her husband.
Are you looking to make a purchase?
Oh,
I'm looking to sneak a purchase. A sneak a peek. Looking to check a look. I think if I get out of sight and then I sneak back in, work out. So you can see my stank from miles away. Stop staring.
I thought you...
There has to be that way. You know, what if I lead him out of the shop?
Follow. No. Why should I follow you?
No. It's on to me. You fucker! Alright, I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm the mayor. And Ray just took a fucking arrow for me.
About time you showed up. The execution's starting soon. The guards must be halfway up the hill by now. We'll have to hurry if we're going to stop them.
To the execution tree!
Tough boys.
Take them all on!
So, considering that we're on like modern hardware and this is a remake, you'd think maybe they'd have considered like weaving all these maps actually together. But it enables stuff like traders traveling to be a lot cooler. However, I think without the loading screens, you'd notice just how small the world actually is. That's probably why they didn't do it.
To the execution tree!
So I'd like to see like a mod or something that makes the game actually open world. Just to see what it's like. Maybe it'll be good, I don't know. The map portrays it like this is the whole fucking planet. In reality, it's just the size of fucking England or whatever. Which is like the size of a single state in America. It's really not too inconceivable. Damn, that dude looks like a drug addict. I want your hat. I want your hat. Give me your hat.
Blimey, I thought I was for it. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Oh, that was quick. There's your Darkwood Disturbance, and then I don't know, we'll check Novel Glade again or something. The only place where we successfully found breakplate gear. Alright. Now... I guess I'm gonna finish leveling up multi-hero before anything else. And I'll just start buying spells, because I don't know what the fuck else I'm gonna use. Really, the failing point of magic is just there's no reason to use it over your bow, which is often stronger. It's not like there's a burning effect you can apply to enemies by using any of fire spells or anything like that. And I guess technically some enemies do take more damage from fire, like the Hollow Men. But those are edge cases. We're fighting minions for this one, I think, so we're not getting not scratched. Briar Rose not harmed. That's fucked up, or whatever. Alright, this is right next to the Bordello. So... thinking I want to go to the Great Wood Coal's Gate. By the way, Briar Rose, the Briar is what you call a thorn. So, her name is Thorny Rose, which, is a bit of a joke, because she's kind of a fucking bitch.
Of everyone?
Wow.
Have I got to do something?
Slayer of everyone?
That's a weird place for them to spawn. Also, it's so tiny compared to the earth ones, or the rock ones. That was silly. Died in like 4 hits. Technically I used a multi-strike, but I'm talking about that. Hey, you happen to be a hairstylist fella? Oh, tattoos.
Remember,
Out of here.
goods are cheaper when a shop has a lot in stock.
Also, so when you have your maxed out guile, you should be able to buy things and sell them back for a profit, just by default. However, because I'm hairy and gross, I think that they're giving me upped prices just because they don't like me. That's probably why I haven't been able to sell any of these dream sacks or whatever I've been carrying since the beginning. It only occurred to me recently that it's probably because they don't like me. However, using expressions with the controller is pretty damn inconvenient. Like, it doesn't shuffle them up for you, and, characters are less impressed when you just spam the same impression over and over. Makes the whole thing kind of shitty to do.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Nobody goes there. Nobody comes from
Oh, and he's dead. It's weird. I never saw those things regrow, like, ever.
Oh, so the guild thought I needed some help, did they? What do they think, that I'm some sort of damsel in distress? Well, you might as well make yourself useful now you're here. I've been studying an ancient shrine we found buried in the swamp, but the whole area just got busy with minions. Looks like they're using it for some kind of whacked-out ceremony. Whatever it is, it can't be good news. Help me get rid of the ones guarding the shrine, and maybe I can get close enough to disable it.
See, so I pointed out that shrine over there earlier. It's got the summoner armor on it, which is one of the enemies that come in the DLC. Which makes me think maybe the DLC wasn't necessarily DLC so much as it was cut content. Definitely feels that way in a lot of respects.
The minions must have been using the shrine to summon this, whatever the hell it is. I know a way of sealing the portal and making sure that thing never appears, but the invocation was written in Old Kingdom speak, so this could take a while. And it looks like we have company. Keep those minions away from me while I recite the incantation.
Also, I haven't pointed it out yet, but I don't think we're getting a good karma for every kill on enemies anymore. They probably patched it out because it was stupid to begin with, but and that's how it was in the original game, because killing bandits was a good thing to do. No, don't hurt her. Oh, you bitch. Man, this was almost easy. I had to go take the damn long way around by the forest ready. I would have ran after him, but I would have done a fucking jumping attack. Wasted a ton of time. Is it just me, or is the progress bar just been sitting there? Maybe I should let her take a hit. No, okay. It's summoning different enemies now. Or maybe it's not.
Polterisioj Antitucus Benkinarchus Altacatoria.
Okay, it's moving again.
Polterisioj Antitucus Benkinarchus Altacatoria. Caramotoca speliata non fidicat mericantalias. Non fidicat mericantalias.
That was easy.
The incantation worked! The portal's closed! Let's just hope the seal holds. That was some impressive minion slaying, by the way. You can fight by my side anytime. Now I'd better get back to the guild and figure out what that thing was.
One hit all of them. Alright, so this is actually a good thing. Teleport to not old blade. If they have the things, I can go do what I want. Otherwise, I can just teleport right back there and continue on with the main quest. And then, Hook Coast has its own shop, which obviously has high-end gear in it. It's the fucking last town. Quote, last town.
I've got my eye on you.
They'll probably have it if no one else does. Anything about the tavern here? I don't think it has a bed.
Now then.
I'll sleep in this though.
I don't want these.
Yeah, I'll pay 150 for a fucking bed.
You're sure to find something to suit you.
Remember,
Rats.
goods are cheaper when a shop has a lot in stock.
Oh, and this guy sells weapons too, doesn't he? Got anything cool? Follows crossbow, right?
Hook Coast.
Now,
Nobody goes
I
there.
don't like crossbows.
You've come to the right place. They're saying Hook Coast.
Alright, I guess we're going on with the main quest then. Won't that be fun? Sounds fun, don't it? I don't remember the line.
That was stupendous.
Damn Hobbs. Okay, we're right at the Bordello. Let's see if it's open. It might not be until after we beat Jack of Blades. Who's ready to blow money on hookers? Open a demon door.
A hero. Oh, I've long prayed someone from the guild would come and... But I'm forgetting my manners. My name is Madame Minch. Welcome to the famous Darkwood Bordello. Please, walk with me. As you can see, the Bordello is a haven of calm and pleasure in a perilous world. Weapons and spells are forbidden here. Men have come here for centuries to escape their worries and responsibilities.
Legs.
But, well, we've got problems of our own. Mr. Grobe, the current owner, he's what you might call a cruel, sadistic, self-absorbed despot. He treats the girls like slaves, little better than animals. Most of them have nowhere else to go, of course. If only we could find the Bordello deeds. But I'm sure you don't want to hear all this. Please, enjoy your stay.
Treats the women like pieces of meat, does he? Never liked that expression. Like, honestly, people fuck meat, or what's the deal with that?
It's a hard life being a stone door. You know when I last had a physical relationship? No? Try never. So I've decided to live vicariously. Now I only hope.
I don't know the exact parameters of it. I might have to, like, fuck 20 times or something. So, obviously, I'm gonna skip through the cutscene. It's a black screen with some cringy moaning. This Bordello actually has unique dialogue for each girl.
Smiling lady.
It doesn't matter. I'm
Entertainers,
skipping.
Ready to help?
See, I need to buy alcohol. I can also cross-dress, but that means losing our butthole virginity. Which we don't want to do.
Best prices, well, sort of.
Oh, welcome, valued We have the finest. So long as you got the gold, you can sample as many wares as you like. One last thing. Watch out for old Madame over there. She's after the deed. So instead of making me spill, I nearly fell for it once, but she won't catch me again. I'm the boss, and that's the way it's stuck.
Listen, I don't want no trouble. Oh.
Have beer.
Ah, lovely ice-cold beer. You're a good man.
Have another beer.
Ah, another beer. Just what I...
Have banana.
Another beer. That's the stuff.
Have another banana.
Oh, how many is this? 4? I haven't felt this good in years.
How about a banana?
You are the best customer I have ever had, sir.
Wouldn't it be so weird if someone just came up to you and handed you a fucking bag of beer? Instead of a mug?
Come on.
I think it's so weird that's what you buy.
6? Mighty Avon. I never feel too well.
Right, I think you can talk to the girls and they'll like tell you, maybe after using them, that he talks in his sleep or something like that. I just got him drunk, and, you know, I'm gonna casually follow him up to his fucking bed.
Oh, it's you, boss. Everything all right?
I think I've had a few too many.
Better get you to bed. Sleep it off. Can you manage him, hero?
I think that should be your job, Mr. Guard.
In you go.
You can steal the Bordello from under my nose, do?
There's only one bed in this place, by the way. I think there's a gimp bed too, but
you won't get
he's
far.
sleeping in the fuck bed.
And I've got those in the safe place. Oh no, I'll think of looking for them there. Well, under the old tree down by the lake. Oh, my head. Must have drunk me a whole keg of ale. I just hope I wasn't talking in my sleep again.
Sorry.
Dumb. Marcus. Fishing spot. I don't even know what's here. Those statues are all like various sex gods, I guess, but they're also literally the unique models they use for the girls here. So, I don't know, they multi-purpose them, I guess. And you just take the character model, pose it, and apply the stone texture to it. Some games try to do it like that, but like don't simplify the character enough, and you'll end up with weird things like breathing mannequins in Skyrim. Moonfish. That's lame. I said something about an old tree. Probably this. Got a little black spot here. And these red flowers. Alright, I got the deeds. Makes me the owner, don't it?
I'm keeping you under surveillance.
Steady.
Won't make any money standing up.
Darkwood.
Any of my girls tickle your...
Sorry, I'm not into getting my fanny tickled.
You've got the deeds. Does that mean we're finally rid of old Grope? Oh, this is wonderful.
What? Huh? How did you find it? It was perfectly hidden. This place meant everything to me, and now you ruined it.
You ruined it.
If you weren't quite such an imposing hero, I'd show you a thing or two.
He got 2 middle fingers on his back.
Well, I suppose that makes you the new proprietor then.
I am the new proprietor.
Hello, sir. I've been speaking with the girls and, well, I know it's a lot to ask, but perhaps you would consider turning this house.
Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck that means, so no, I'm gonna keep making money.
The gold is more important to you than the lives of some poor...
But you are all employees and you chose to work here.
Steady.
So, don't come bitching to me. You can quit whenever you want, bitch.
Are you here to take advantage of me like Grope used to do? I
Yes.
guess some things never...
I think as the owner, I can do this all for free.
This way. Are you here to take it? I guess... This way, sir.
I'm gonna shoot for 20. Run 2.
I guess some... This way. Are you here? I guess... This way, sir. I get...
Bro, this pussy's fucking beat.
This way, sir. I get... This way, sir.
Are we on 6?
I get... This way. I get... This... I guess... This...
Alright, let's switch girls. I'm not entirely sure if it's like number based or if I have to have used all of them, so I'm gonna be like safe and do both. Here's the gimp bed.
Hedvig always makes more gold. Men go away happy with Hedvig. You want? Follow Hedvig. You want me? Follow Hedvig. Hedvig, you follow.
I always thought this was one of the weirder fetishes. Yeah, I don't understand what about being embarrassed makes you want to fucking explode.
Hedvig, you.
I guess it's maybe the fact that you're not embarrassed that makes it work. I don't know. There's just gotta be better things to do than getting fucking literally whipped like a slave.
Oh, I suppose.
The meaning.
Oh, I suppose you're. Follow me.
Yes, that's the point, but once again, I don't understand what about that makes you want to explode.
Me. Oh, I suppose. Follow me. Oh, I suppose.
Handcuffs are another weird thing. So much can go wrong there, especially if you're not with someone that you like your wife or anything. And hook her those handcuffs, she'll take your wallet and run out on you.
Oh, I suppose.
Not to mention, they're fucking uncomfortable.
Oh, I suppose.
And they're supposed to be, but I don't know, you think they make special ones?
Hero! You're back! Oh, steady.
Oh, a lethal look in his eye.
Oh, tits out, eh?
I would not. I might.
Alright, got one more time. This time with the old lady.
Whoops.
You want these?
He can give you what's called a gummer.
Oh dear.
One can only imagine what that is.
Whoops. Stay out of trouble.
It's obviously when you pull your dentures out for the orals. However, the first time I heard it, I was thinking like bubblegum. Which sounds like a very sticky mess.
Well, I only...
What's it like? See those shoulders? Ain't no dirt on them. Her whole face is covered. No, I'm gonna wear the assassin shirt. Or like Pimp Helsing. I have plate legs. Fuck yeah. Probably wear the plate boots too, and then probably stronger than anything else I have. That though. I want those dank fingerless gloves. Alright. Pimp Helsing. Say, I did actually start playing, The Fantastic Adventures of Van Helsing. I bought the final cut, which has all 3 games combined into one. Which means that you get to keep your character through all 3 of them, but it also means that the game is crazy long. And also there are various changes that happened as the games were made, implemented in all of them now. The things are a bit weird. Like, I read that originally you only had 1 character class with like all the abilities available to you. When in the 3rd game they decided to switch to a class-based system. You know, like a normal Diablo type game. So, part of me kind of wishes that they just had the single Van Helsing class. I like the sounds of it, but it is also probably overcomplicated. Like an information dump when you look at the skill tree. It's already kind of like that. Imagine a very shrunk down version of what Path of Exile has. Check this camp, actually. I've literally only played it once for like 4 hours. I had a good time though so far. I'm enjoying it.
You've come to the right place.
However, I also got convinced to install a mod, like, instantly to change the balancing of the game, so whenever I get my opinions of it, it's gonna be about the mod. It means I'll skip it entirely, I don't know.
We thought you'd been killed.
And aside from the mod, like, better explaining all of the information about the wacky damage types that it has, obviously I didn't know anything about because I didn't play the game until I installed it, but apparently there's a lot of miscommunication into the tooltips and such.
You need to get to the Callis Gate in the middle of Darkwood.
But aside from that, the enemies have the terrible choice of leveling up with the character. Which means when you get into late game and enemies are just strong and you haven't leveled up in a while, they become very hard. What is cool, however, is they have like a little tag on your game that lets you know if you have mods installed or whatever. So the multiplayer still works fine. It just only matches you people with the same things installed. That's what I call planning. Yay, now we can teleport here whenever. And since there's always traders walking on the road, it might not be the worst place to try and farm out the bow.
You need to find the ruined abbey now.
Not that I need it. So you see, you're on a quest, so most people will just like run right to it, but I think this town is actually active right now. Pretty much immediately after this quest, it will not be. Never lived in this town my entire life. I hate that you get bad karma for this, because during a boss fight, you literally have to break in here one way or another. There's no way around it. So you either pick the lock and get bad karma, or you break it down and get bad karma. The only advantage of not picking it is that it, you know, the door will still be there later. I don't think there is a chest that takes 20 keys or more. This is actually one of the strongest weapons in the game. It's very powerful. It's only got a single piercing augment in it, though. See, little is known about the godlike warriors from those dead hands this great axe was prized. Its deadly blade almost glows with a divine quality. It's a beautiful axe. I think it's the one that your mother's wielding in the statues. Obviously, we don't get to see her fight at all. Old, but you know, that's not an excuse. The heroes are immortal. They don't really age like that. I guess maybe the characters of the later games did age because, I don't know, Bloodline got diluted by there not being other heroes to breed with. But it is, like, canon that this guy is still alive later. Not that it would matter, they're never gonna fucking show him to us.
I'm afraid that you're definitely trespassing.
It's just like fan service, like whenever they mentioned a hero for Elden in Dragon Age games. On the records, he just disappeared mysteriously. However, it's most likely he died during the DLC where the fucking dungeon collapsed on him. No fishing spot, I don't think. Doesn't this water look kinda delicious? Ice cold. Looks like Sprite. Smollett, the games master.
Ooh.
Oh, hey Penny. Is this like coin golf?
Ooh, steady.
Ooh.
What's the point of moving it over if it's not a curved surface? Is it? Oh, wait, it works like curling. So, like, I'm gonna throw a coin up and then I can bounce it with other coins. But ideally, I want all of them to land on this 10. Alright, I'll take it. Oh no, it's a -8.
Ooh, steady. Hey, easy there. Ooh. Ooh, alright. Hey, easy there.
Steady.
Hey, easy there.
This was a mistake.
Ooh.
Steady.
Ooh, alright. Ooh, steady. Ooh, steady. Ooh, alright.
Easy there.
I'm trying to use the wood grain in this blue section to judge what the correct distance is. However, it's not entirely straight, so it kind of makes things a little more difficult.
Steady.
I think this is about where we were when we got that 10.
Oh. Easy there.
Imagine I need to get a really high score.
Ooh.
Be careful. He's dangerous.
Oh.
He's dangerous!
Ooh, steady.
Steady.
Ooh, alright. Hey, easy there. Ooh.
Oh.
Easy there.
Ah.
34? Which one was off? Oh, the last one.
Hey, easy there.
Oh, I got the extra prize. Maze.
Ooh,
Alright, we're good.
Come and play shove it,
Steady.
mate. Here, chuck us over a beer, would you?
Shop's open yet? Sweet.
Hello?
This is a nice house. You're a nice man. You keep big amounts of gold in your shelves. Unattended. Yo, those throwing stars? Fuck yeah.
You've come to the right place.
course. Yeah, he sells nothing unique even. I guess it's because Oak Coast is so isolated, they didn't think to ever, like, make you come back here for anything. Oh, this is in Cell. Yeah. I just expect you to completely ignore this town. It's not even like you'd come here because it's snow, and some people really like snow, including me, except for when it's fucking cold, and snow kind of sucks in reality. It's otherwise pretty. But the next town, Snowspire, is, you know, a nicer version of this. So why wouldn't you just go there to have a holly jolly time? All of them?
You have done well to deal with the assassins. Their shadowy deeds will blight Albion no longer, and their death carries a reward.
Alright, I wonder how many of those I have. I think there's 5 in total. Style cards, probably in Misk. Or Misk, as my ridiculous brother would say. I have number 5. Number 6. Okay, I guess I don't know how many there are. 5, 6, 2, 4. One. Looking for number 3, I guess. There we go. I have 6 of them. Is that the total? I can go grab this thing then. Oh, no, I need to do it that way. It's quicker. I use the actual internet browser. Treasure clues. Booty hunt. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Alright, we're good. Well, so I can actually teleport the heck out of here. And we want to go to Heroes Guild? If Scrumping Hobbs didn't give enough away, it's Orchard Farm. I think I already spoiled that it was Orchard Farm earlier, but you know, when I found the first one, but yeah, it's Orchard Farm. As for the actual location, it tells you to use like landmarks. I think I remember exactly where it is, so I don't have to worry about any of that bullshit. Someone might say that I'm killing the fun of it, but in reality, what am I gonna do? Fake that I don't know its location? I just bought all those spells and I intend to use none of them. Either... Wait, what? Ah, dicks. Alright, I think I have to finish this quest before I can grab the frying pan.
Ooh, steady. Ooh.
Howdy, ghost. Dang it. You know what? I think I was supposed to go back to the guild to grab a quest item after I interact with this wall, so that's probably why it didn't tell me I was leaving the quest area when I went there.
That magical barrier wasn't there before. It explains what I just found in the guild. Meet me in Maze's quarters. I found a book that may help.
A book? In Maze's quarters? Don't be ridiculous. All those books are made of cardboard. They're just for show.
Are you in your way? Something isn't right here. What? No! No! No!
Just casually walking up these stairs after hearing that.
The book! Don't forget the book!
Thank God minions don't have ears. That looks like a book. No, it might actually not be the book. There's a book. Ancient volume describes the renowned rituals and magic of Hook Coast. What? Including ways of erecting and disabling force fields. What? That's very on the nose, isn't it? It's written in arcane language you can't decipher. Perhaps the guild master will be able to read it. Okay, I guess I hit Y for nothing.
I have a quest card from your mother. Quickly, come to the map room and speak to me.
In time to leave a quest card before she got kidnapped? Oh, that's a hero. Okay, I think I'm actually free to do what I need to do now, so I'm gonna go grab that frying pan. This might actually be the final time you accept a quest card. I'm not sure. Or final quotes. Not actual end of the game, but end. So, that basically means all side quests are going to be abandoned after I take it, which means... I don't know. Maybe I should try and turn in the hero dolls? It's not like it's going to take them out of my inventory, but I can see if I have them all or not. One hit. Ow. One hit. One hit. One hit.
Such power.
I think this one's Orchard Farm. Alright, so again, the treasure clues tell you to use landmarks to try and figure this out. It's a bit of a pain, because you have to... They're not all, like, alphabetically sorted in your inventory. They're all scattered about. So, I'm just gonna take a wild guess. I know it's, like, next to one of these hay bales. Might be this one. I don't think you get the prompt to use your shovel on it either. Or this one, or this one, maybe. Alright, go ahead and put the shovel on my hotkeys.
Ha!
Ah! There we go. Second try. It has a little face in it. Probably because someone got bashed with it. Stained with the ancient remains of greasy breakfast, this pan has a mysterious quality to it. It's not especially remarkable, but it has like 6 augment slots or something. It has 4. That's still more than most weapons. I think the master equipment only have 3 slots. I can go look at my bow, actually. Yeah, 3. So 4 is more than any other weapon. Just kind of lacking in the damage department, so I don't know whether its damage potential is higher than anything else. But it's still funny to have this big spoon-looking thing. It's not much of a frying pan, is it?
Well done, hero. You've solved the riddle and found the treasure.
Also, I think I brought this up the first time I mentioned it, but fuck you, Tencent. Trying to copyright frying pans. Fable did it first, not fucking PUBG. Fable probably didn't even do it first. For whatever reason, I always associate Samwise Gamgee with using a frying pan as a weapon. I don't think it happened in the movies, though. So it was probably in one of the freaking hack and slash Lord of the Rings games, too.
Hook Coast? Nobody goes there. Nobody comes from there.
I have no idea where to buy Bright Plate. I might just have to wait until we get to Snowspire. That money. Is there a quest log I can look at? Maybe current quests? Book collection, whatever. Double Scorn, that's too much of a grind. A lot easier when you're not evil. Kicking Leap did that. Click Hero Dolls. Yeah, I think I have enough of those. Did the fishing competition, I didn't do that, but that's a waste of money. Yeah, I'll just try and turn in dolls. Where's Bowerstone?
Don't do anything small.
The sun's going down, so I hope I can catch Mr. Gout on his way out. There he is.
I'm afraid school's closed at the moment, hero. Sorry.
Ah, lame. Wait till morning. That's fine, I'll just sleep in this house I don't own, or... I'll sleep in this house I don't own. Good night. Night. Listen, a celebrity slept in your bed. What did you do? Charge him 300 gold? Or shoot a porno?
Mom! Help! Mummy! Please! Mom!
Kids are late for school because of me. I should let them move on. Waiting for Mr. Gout. And his nasty foot fungus.
I want to go home.
I think he comes running from the... Never mind.
Do you have a book that you have there?
Do I have to finish the books first?
I'm sure you'll agree. This snotty lot needs no help in that area. Don't tell their parents I said that.
I'm telling. Tell me about being ugly, Mr. Gout.
Today's lesson is from the Ugly Guide, which this hero has donated to our school. For some reason. Now, what do you think makes a person look ugly?
Having stupid hair.
That's right. Certain haircuts can make a person less attractive, as can some forms of facial hair, especially on a woman. Any other ideas?
Eating too much.
Very good. That's why everybody in Albion has such a perfect waistline, from the greatest hero to the lowliest beggar. Except for Jenna from Orchard Farm, of course. She used to be but a slip of a girl, but now... that woman certainly likes her cider. Anyway, that concludes our lesson for today.
Huh.
Any books for us today, hero? I suppose you are not a bad person might come in useful one day. I really...
It was a self-help guide.
All right, then. Today, we will be looking at You Are Not a Bad Person. It would seem this hero has decided he has no need of the book. But perhaps one of you can tell me how you can make
Weird how only that one kid is frozen.
Wear a pretty dress.
That's right. A person's clothes say a lot about them. And wandering around town dressed in dark leather or chainmail can frighten people. Any other ideas?
Let the ladies dig knights. Come on. Chainmail? Epic.
Well, that might make you look more silly than scary. And I'm not too sure men running around naked inspire much confidence. Perhaps we should see what the book has to say on this matter.
I think a naked man would inspire a lot of confidence.
Be quiet.
Hello again. Have you found any interest? The raising of Oakvale is a fascinating topic. But this book may be a little graphic for children their age,
Don't be silly. I witnessed it, and I was younger than him. Come on. Burger School, it's history. As in his story.
Today we'll be reading from the Oakvale Raid. Some of you may find what you're about to hear disturbing. I was trying to mend my teddy bear Rosie when the bandits attacked.
Oh, she wrote it.
And another horrible boy had ripped her stuffing out. I didn't know then. I would never see them again. It was the screaming that told me they were coming, and I hid under an old cart. From there, I saw the bandits kill all my friends and burn everything I called home. I wanted to help them, but I was so scared I couldn't move. Maybe we should finish this book some other time. In 10, 15 years, perhaps?
No.
Any books? What's this? Eyes of a Killer? Yes, well, strictly speaking, we try not to raise any murderers in our school.
Yeah, but like, what if you raised the hero?
I suppose it can't do any harm.
You're a great teacher, you know that.
Now, I really hope none of you follow the teachings of this book, but nevertheless, you should learn to recognize the signs of evil. There are many ways a person can instill fear in others, such as covering one's body in tattoos and wearing dark clothes. But a truly scary person is able to express his evilness through actions alone. Let's see how this works. A hero, would you regale us with an evil sneer, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yes. Very effective. Now, according to this book, you can also make yourself scary by performing terrible crimes, such as killing innocents. But I think we'll leave that chapter for another day. Now then, class, let's all say thank you to the nice hero.
You notice that my hand's got a casual blue glow around them now. I maxed out my magic. I think that's one of the only things that you get if you didn't focus on magic early on. Otherwise, you can get these sick-ass blue Kratos tattoos on yourself.
I'm sure the tale of Twin Blade is quite interesting. I'm sure a bandit is a good role model for our pupils, though. Well, if you think that's wise, hero. Twin Blade was once a great hero. A giant of a man, his swords were feared throughout Albion. But at the height of his fame, he abandoned the guild, deciding he had no need to earn gold through quests. He could simply take it. And so, he left for the woods and became a bandit. Over the years, he united the feuding bandit clans until he became their king. He built a vast fortified camp, hidden near Oakvale, and plundered the passing traders as he desired. He was as renowned and feared as he ever was, and now had no guild constraints to hold him back.
Sir, what happened to Twin Blade?
The hero you see before you killed him in a duel. The once mighty bandit begged for his life, but no mercy was shown. Got some books for me, hero?
Wonder what guild restrictions you've been talking about. I seem to be plenty evil. No problem. I'm gonna follow him. I think he might go to the tavern. Maybe that's where I can turn into dolls. We're almost done with the books, though. Keep my distance so he doesn't fucking cower in fear. Okay, with his little Hank Hill butt. Oh. Oh. Now, honestly, Twin Blade had the right idea. Whenever we go on our little massacres, we always end up making a couple thousand gold real quick. So, you know, if you just spend all day doing that, you'd be loaded. Alright, I don't think Mr. Gout's going anywhere. Oh well. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to the Heroes Guild.
I have a quest card from your mother. Quickly, come to the map room and speak to me.
Oh.
This is terrible. Jack has captured your mother again. I spoke to her briefly today. She told me about the sword and the existence of a key to unlock it. Jack can never be allowed to succeed. You must stop him getting the key from Hook Coast. There is a quest card for you, but if you choose to take it, you will forsake your other tasks. This is too important.
Very well. I actually forgot there's a shop here. I can check for the freaking bright armor.
Stupid. I'm pleased to say.
There's a legit reason why you're locked out of your other quests. Because they're gonna do like a map swap with the Heroes Guild in a minute. However, graduate gloves. I think that's what the dark outfit is. Anyways. The hell was I saying? Right, in-universe wise, it doesn't make much sense because they're trying to take the sword away from Jack and give it to me. And, you know, I'm a fucking monster, so it's probably much worse off in my hands than his, honestly. Yeah, he doesn't sell anything. Damn it.
So annoying, you
Oh well. Let's go win.
This is terrible. Jack, there is a quest card. Good. When you
I don't know how I got my hands on so much experience, but we have a lot.
You must find.
So, this is gonna be the first time I've ever fought Jack of Blades with like max stats. Should be interesting, or uninteresting rather.
We've got to get out of here! It's after us! No! We're all gonna die!
Right, those are the Screamers. It's really weird they introduced them in the literal last mission. But, no, they're real annoying, aren't they? They're like birds. They're all very weak, they die in one hit, but they always come in crowds. There's actually one mission later on that's semi-optional. You're like given a choice between it and another one, and it just makes you fight like 100 of the things at once. And my god, is it ear rape. Originally, I wasn't ever sure if this was Maze or Guildmaster chanting. The book description makes you think it's the Guildmaster, so let's go with that. Either way, it sounds very weird when he's doing it in your ears like this. Wearing headphones.
You're alive. Yes, I was worried when you disappeared.
Pimp.
Your sister. I know. I had to tie her up. Jack is controlling her somehow. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to stop him.
Probably saw the book in your office.
The one working for Jack.
No, she's trying to confuse you. She's...
There is really no time for this, old wizard. Finish the ritual, Maze. I'd like my key now.
It's almost over, and it will be easier with the boy here.
So, you escaped my little cage. I'm surprised it took you so long. I trust you didn't lose too much of that precious blood of yours getting out. The Sentinel Key. You've hidden from me far too long. Take our 2 blood bags to the chamber. I shall be there soon.
Surprised? You shouldn't be. Only an idiot would oppose Jack.
You watch him and beat his ass.
The world belongs to Jack now. I was left
Dead, 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 dead. I don't think his health bar is damage based, so much as it is hit based. But you kinda just have to wait till his physical shield's gone. An easy way to test it is just use this multi-arrow. He'll warp away in one hit if it's damage based. Right, I guess it is. With me being an idiot. Alright, I think these screamers spawn infinitely, so there's really no point in attacking them. They don't even drop that much experience. Ow. Owie. I think it's kind of cool that he uses all the spells that you could use. And like, he taught you everything you know kind of way. People have surpassed the master. I feel like he went outside the tower, but I wasn't sure.
Never think you could defeat you.
Alright.
You've always had your weaknesses. I know you well. I was wrong. Maybe you are strong enough to defeat Jack. You haven't got much time. He's using the key to activate the focus sites all over Albion. Then the sword will be his, and it'll be too late. They'll be trying to stop him. None of them can. Oh. You want to know why I did it, don't you? I suppose I'm just an old coward boy. We don't all embrace death easily. For some of us, the only quest, is to escape death. Whatever the cost. And it looks like I failed.
That was a weird death animation. I don't suppose he was suspending his life like Scythe does.
Hero, I must see you at the guild.
Right, so we're gonna teleport over to all the world boobs. At no point do they tell you that those are what the focus points are, but what else could they possibly be?
You're back? Things are far worse than I'd feared. Maze's betrayal surprised us all, but we have larger problems. Jack is trying to activate the ancient focus sites across Albion. You must stop him at all costs. I will explain more over your guild seal. Now, step through the Cullis gate.
Let's see if we can beat magic commands.
Jack has to be stopped. He's activating those rocks. Always thought they were damn ugly things. I don't want to die for them either. I guess we'll just have to kill them first. Come on, follow the path and turn right.
I think her voice might actually be so high-pitched that it's like peaking the microphone. It sounds kind of staticky when she talks. I don't mind, does it often. Really, I don't even have to fight, and there's like guild apprentices and shit taking all the aggro for me. I just have to get to the point. Not like I need the experience anyways.
So Maze couldn't hold you. He wouldn't have seen the end of the day anyway. He had outlived his usefulness. You're too late here. This site is active. But don't worry, I haven't finished with you yet.
Looks pretty sick when it's active, right?
Done whatever he was doing, but the portal is still open. Follow him through. I'll stay here and teach these animals who Briar Rose is.
I think that it's weird that they chose to give her just like an obsidian katana and Jack of Blades a master cleaver. When basically every other hero in the game has had a unique weapon. Jack of Blades, it's obvious that he's going to use the Sword of Eons later in the fight, but Eons, Aeons, I was never sure which one it was. It's probably Aeons. But I don't necessarily know what that word means. Anyways, for Briar Rose, I think it was lazy. I'm gonna just give her a katana like that. I would think maybe someone with her title would have a whip or something. Maybe a crossbow.
I thought you weren't going to make it. You'll never catch up with me. How do you like the new world? This is just a taste of what's to come, my boy.
I one-hit everything. Great.
Jack is at the Hob Cave focus site.
The room's so small I didn't even have to engage in combat. That's the reason we weren't allowed to kill Thunder earlier. He doesn't really need to be here, but that's why. I think we get the opportunity to do it later, if I'm not mistaken.
Only one left. You aren't making this much of a challenge. And now your flesh and blood is waiting for me.
Damn him. We're too late. He must be at Headsman's head. That's where everyone else was heading. You better go after him. I'm exhausted. I need to find somewhere to rest.
Exhausted from a whole lot of nothing, jeez.
Jack has made it to the Gibbet Hill focus site. He must be stopped.
I think if maybe they spawned in a little faster and started coming at you, this would be a bit more of a threat, but there's just a big delay before they even do anything. Makes it super easy to get away from them.
I hope there is still some blood left in those hard old veins. But look, here comes a fresh supply. Are you ready to see the guild burn, hero?
Stop him!
Yeah, it's been literal seconds and this place is already in flames.
Jack's done it. He's activated them all. You must get to the Chamber of Fate in the guild.
There's actually a pretty good place to grind out stuff if you really wanted to. However, we are far beyond that.
There's nothing we could do. He has power like none I've ever seen. And he has your mother and sister too. If either of them dies, Avo, help us all. Stop him, lad. For all our sakes, stop him.
Like you take this pamphlet on how Avo is actually a marketing scheme. Wow, stained glass. My favorite thing. Wish there was a way to go first person. I think there's a way to, like, put the camera in front of your guy to, like, view what he's wearing. No first person.
What a touching family reunion. The mother, the son, the daughter, and the sword. There's only one thing missing.
Dead. no.
It's your blood next. Then I will make this world burn.
Scissors right there. Owie. Right. So if you don't have multi-strike, that probably involves in him throwing shit at you and running away while also blocking away your attacks so you can flourish them. It's pretty annoying. This one's a lot simpler. You just have to shoot at them. And these pillars are here for cover, because there's no other way to dodge these attacks. Kinda shitty. But, I don't know, it's simple enough, isn't it? More unique than just having them block everything I throw at them, right? Easy. Again, you could have killed her and made this weapon more powerful, right? Especially when you had that force field up.
And now comes the choice I spoke of so long ago. Strike me down now with the sword of Aeons, and you will become as powerful as Jack dreamt of being. Cast it into the vortex, and its darkness will be gone forever. So what will you do, little brother?
Okay, so one, it's literally not true, because it needs all of her blood to be the fool boy. Or maybe just you wielding it's enough. I was never too clear on that. It holds small weapons, sword of Aeons, blood force long ago. The old kingdom, once unlocked, its power is the power of all Albion. Okay. There's a health augment, a mana augment, and experience augment. Kinda useless, but I don't know, it's strong. And it's also one-handed. That's the big deal. That, you know, it's stronger than any other one-handed weapon. Let's see. I think canonically it says that you have this sword, so this is what happened in reality. No. I guess I have to walk onto her. We'll talk about it more after the cutscene. There's a book that says that you have the sword and you wield it against Jack and the dragon form, so yeah, I have to assume that's the truth. However, Theresa's still around in the other games, obviously, so we're getting into theory territory.
The hero strode out of the guild, a dark shadow among the flickering flames. A crowd awaited him in silence, too numb to move, too afraid to cheer. There would be no celebrations to mark this victory, and life in Albion carried on, its peoples caught in the balance of present peace and the looming threat of the sword's new master. The greatest of all heroes wandered the land for a year, until at last, in his search for solace, he arrived in Oakvale. There he walked among the ghosts of his childhood and the memories of his lost family. Hero, I'm sorry to disturb you, but we're receiving a message from Scythe, one of our oldest heroes. He left the guild for the Northern Wastes long ago, but now... Perhaps it would be best if you came to the boasting platform outside the guild and saw for yourself.
So I think there are actually a couple new side activities that just opened up, because we're now in DLC land. It's nice to put a statue of your mother next to Braum. Right, so... whenever Theresa's around, there's usually like a ghostly, misty fog, so she could very well be a spirit. She also seemed like way too calm about you murdering her, so maybe she knew she had like a way out of it. Maybe she's projecting herself through will or something, I don't know. Her eyeballs were cut out, yet she has these weird glowy eyes in the other games. She says that they see more than just our reality, so perhaps she's visiting from another dimension where she wasn't killed, even though we're in the world where she was. And there's also the whole deal with the Shadow Court and how Oakville gets destroyed. Someone made a deal with them and destroyed the whole area to bring back a loved one. That very well may have been you. Probably wasn't, but if it was, that would explain Theresa's resurrection. Those are all the theories I could come up with. Either way, Sword is canon. Now, if we did throw it out, the game would decide to give us another one for free. I don't know why. Called Avo's Tear. It's basically the same weapon.
Beside you.
I think the enchantments in it are even the same. It's just blue. And you have to go on a, I don't know, a bit of a collect fetch quest to get it. It's just extra time.
I'm watching you.
There's really no reason for you to have it. There are other weapons that are comparable in power to this. But it just wants to give you a freebie for no reason. It kind of ruins the impact of the choice. You were a good character, like you made no sacrifice at all. Even then, the choice already didn't have much impact because the game ended there originally, so... You know, you got a strong weapon, but there's nothing to use it on. Especially since I'm already one-hitting things with the Harbinger.
Ooh, steady.
Nice, how are we on time? Alright, guess I'm gonna check the shop one last time, and then we'll call it a day. And, I didn't do anything wrong. Trespassing? Hell no. Alright. Let's see. The expansion isn't crazy long. We should be able to do it all in one go. Especially since I got all the side quests out of the way already. It might be a longer session, maybe like 3.5 or 4 hours, but should get it all done one go. So expect to only do one more of this. I might split it into two, who knows. We'll see how it goes. either way, I will see you all sometime next week, probably. I don't have my schedule yet, again. So, I don't know. One of the middays. You know how it is. I'm out.